Hello all, thanks for joining for today's session. We are going to see installation of SQL SSMS of SQL Server of 2005. Why I am showing 2005? Is it really required? No, just to experience how we are better nowadays compared to in olden days. So that is what I am going to show make you experience the UI changes. Okay, and also in the interview, they will ask you on what SQL Server versions that you have worked. So you can start from 2005 to and various versions as well, depending upon your resume. For now, you should, if you know the experience, and also they will ask you one more question. What are the changes that has been you observed while installation of SQL Server UI. So for that reason, I would like to take you the SQL Server 2005. Is it really need to do from your end? Means no, sir. Now what I need to do here is first download the 2 CDs from the myvisualstudio.com. Yesterday what I showed you and extract these two folders. I have copy and pasted here. Now I'm making one folder media. After that, I am copying into this one folder to be on safe side. So now, yeah, first CD I want to rename as a servers. S with the capital letters, and the second CD I need to rename tools, which is suggested by the Microsoft. Now right click on this one. Now here you need to click on setup, which is application. Now right click on this, select as a run as administrator. Click yes. So now you can close. So now I accept the terms and conditions. See, you have already experienced 2005, right? Now see the difference here, okay? Now next, yeah, install. All I am doing in the virtual machine, okay? Yeah, proceed to next. Sir, close this. Yeah, now proceed to next. Proceed to next. Sir, here it will get like this. Proceed to next. Here I want to create only SQL database services as of now. Proceed to next. Yeah. So meanwhile, I would like to check services.msc either it can be a default instance or either previously any SQL Server got installed. I just want to confirm to myself. Okay. So there is no SQL Server install. So I will go with the default instance. Now here we can see the customize service option is there. Okay. Now I don't want to check this option. Yeah. I will go this option, local system. Okay. Now proceed to next. Okay. So it is, yeah. Now proceed to next. Now I wanted to be safe side, so I was selecting. Now I am selecting as Mr. Authentication. Why? Because if I'm unable to connect using Windows Authentication mode, alternative should be there, right? So that's the reason I have enabled things. Now next. Now next. Next. Next install. See either the installation will get fail or will get success. Anyone? Anyone guess? Wild guess, please. May I know how many of you install SQL Server 5? How many of you tested what is your private IP and what is your public IP? Anyone, please? It's your for your purpose only. Okay. So meanwhile, I have prepared one document for you. Once it is done, I will show you that document. So I told you na, in the interview they might ask you what are the changes that you said you have worked on from 2005 to 2022-25, right? May I know what is the changes that you have been observed. Sir, in the first option, whenever we install any SQL server, there could be one option, add current user as admin. But in the 2005, we don't have that option. By default, who are part of the built-in administrator group, they can log in into the SQL server. This considered is a security loophole in SQL Server 2005. Okay. Now there is an option to customize. Is like this. Okay. From 2005 to 2008 R2. Now x86 was removed. In 2008 R2, it will be like this, and 2012, I mean, there is say 86 option was completely removed. So this is the one change that I observed in 2002. Add current user option was added into 2008 setup. Okay, and books online documentation in 2012. In 2012, these two options has been has been there, and Business Intelligence Studio has been renamed as a SQL Server Data Tools in 2012, later removed in 2014. These are the changes that has been done in 2012 and 2014. Grant perform value means task was added into this option. This option was added into SQL Server 2016 installation wizard. Okay. Now SSM was removed from 2016 setup by because it is separate download. Okay. This has been done in 2016, and temp DB options was added from SQL Server 2016. Most of the options like now data migration assistance DMW was added from SQL Server 2017. Maxed up and memory options were added from SQL Server 19, and Azure extension was added from SQL Server 2022. Okay, and distributed relay was removed in 2022. So these are all the changes that has been done to the various SQL Server installation wizards. So if you remember one or two options so that you can give the confidence to the interviewer that you have been worked all these through versions. That is the main intention. Okay, I will share this document. Okay, so don't worry about that. You can take the printout along with the book. Okay, so yeah, sir, can anyone read this line for me? Anyone? Hello?
SQL Server service failed to start.
Start. Okay, it
One
is yeah.
the SQL Server books online focus.
Yep. So it got failed. Sir, in SQL Server 2005, these kind of additions will get fail. Now what I need to do here is it is telling that go to this path. Yeah, go to the MS SQL Server version. Go to MS SQL Server. Yeah, now MS SQL Server bin. Okay, bin. Where is the bin here? Bin. I need to copy these two ISO files. These files. I need to paste it here. Replace. Yeah. Now I need to proceed with the installation. Next. See, installation was running. So these are all the fix uh, for the installation wizard. Now next, next finish, sir. We have successfully installed SQL Server 2005, which is already outdated. Already out. Nobody is using SQL Server 2005. Very, 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 very rare customers. Very confused customers are only using. Okay. Now I think you have experienced 2025 and you have experienced 2005 SQL Server UI, and I have taken you through the various installation wizard feature changes. Yes or no? Now if you go to media, now tools, now here setup is there. I just want to make you show to how SSMS looks like at those days so that it will get complete. Yeah. So I accept. Next. Now close. Now next. Next. Now in the client components, you can install only uh, management tools. Remaining all not required. Okay. Proceed next. Next. Install. So meanwhile, shall I go to the slides? Yes or no? Okay. Sir, um, for our SQL Server, we have one application that is called SSMS. SSMS stands for SQL Server Management Studio. Now the latest version is 2022. Now generally after now generally I have been like these days now it will be like this. How SSMS looks like in 20 nowadays. I mean, before AI features arrived and 20, most of the SSMS will looks like 20 only. Okay, so I will show you that part as well. Yeah. Meanwhile, sir, not only our SQL Server, we have other vendors as well. Okay, so if you see here, yesterday you have experienced the UI, right? Now this is the SQL Server SSMS 20 version. Okay, this is how it looks like. Okay. Now for Oracle, we have SQL developer, which is I mean from the company, and for MariaDB we have Workbench. For Postgres we have pgadmin. Sir, for every database we have official application from the same company, or we are also having third-party tools as well. So for that, I need to convey that reason. That's why I put this slide. RDBMS and their associated applications. Yeah. Now it is once this is done. Okay. So I will take you to this slide. In previous batches after installation, I am unable to connect the SQL server because of this net user slash administrator group was disabled by that time, and TCP was not enabled. After restarting the PC and logging with the Windows administrator account, then I'm able to connect SQL Server 2005. Now if I see here, there is no option to add current user to the admin. So that's the reason at the time I got an issue. Okay. Now, if you see what is now generally when we are install any SQL server, then we are calling it as a SQL server instance. What is mean by instance? The combination of memory structures and background process which is responsible for the data processing. For example, if I go to the services.msc, I have installed these many SQL servers. All these are called, or we'll call it as a SQL server instance. See, batch 2025, batch sleep, batch 2016, or short test, all this we are calling it as a SQL server instance. It means simple exe file process. In the interview, they might ask you, what is the instance? You have to say this answer. The combination of memory structures and background process, which is responsible for the data processing. This is, if you look, this is more technical. In simple way, when we install SQL Server, one background SQL process is created that is responsible and to maintain the database, store and retrieve the data. So this is common layman terms. And each instance have its own binaries and its own folders as well. Okay. Now, if I click the next, now we are having type of instances. Sir, we are having two types of instances. One is default instance, one is named instance. Sir, what is mean default instance means generally. Sir, what is my host name, sir? In my yeah, in my what is my host machine name?
Yeah.
Lenovo. Okay. So when I select the default instance, my name is going to map with the Lenovo. Okay, I mean no need to add. Just Lenovo is my computer name. My host name will become the default instance name. Okay, and named instance means you are naming the instance, whatever name you would like to give. Okay, for example, I'm giving the name called uh, BKR Bunker. It is in UK region. UK region, this is the prod server, and this is the 01 server. So this is the naming convention that we used to follow. I assume like that. Okay, this is the name called named instance that you have named it but explicitly. Now what will happen? How to log in this one? Now whenever default instance directly you can use your system name is enough. If it is named instance, you have to follow your host name, comma, your named instance name. This is the syntax that we need to follow. Okay. Now, default instance will be mapped with the system name. What are the system names will become the instance name. Default instance use 1433 port. In sir, you are having only one name. Why? Because, for example, for example, I have installed SQL Server 2025 as a default instance. Okay. Now what I told you, it's a default instance. It will take Lenovo host name, right? It will become as a host name. Yeah, if you install SQL Server 2022 as a default, it is not possible, but just I'm saying, if it is a possible host instance, now it will become as a host name. I mean, it will map with the host name. Now, if you try to connect to the SQL Server, now you tell me to which SQL Server you connecting? SQL Server 2025 or 2022? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
So you are unable to connect. I mean, we don't know to whom we are connecting. That's the reason. Okay. So we are, I mean, I mean, we can have only one SQL Server instance. Either it can be anything for whatever default instance that you have been installed, irrespective of any versions, doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. It will become the your default instance for every SQL Server, for every SQL Server versions. Okay, now you can have only one version as a SQL Server. So like that, how many SQL servers that I can install? Means 50. 50 SQL servers can be installed in one machine. In one machine. Okay, and in that one is default instance. Another 49 can be named instance, or otherwise 50 named instance, whatever. Or if you don't like, or 50 named instance also you can install. Okay, so this is what this is the maximum. So nobody will install 50 SQL servers or in one machine. Just they are giving the capability. Whether you have the such requirement or we don't know, but like they are giving like that. Okay. Now default instance can be aliased as a dot localhost and more. For the named instance, we are going to explicit the giving name. If you want connect to named instance, first we need to mention system name and the instance name. System name means where it got installed on that system name, backward slash instance name. Okay. Now, is it got installed? Next finish. Yep. Now I will take you SSMS. Yeah. Sir, see how Management Studio looks like in 2005. Sir, meanwhile, what is my host name, sir, here? May I know what is my host name? So this is my host name in virtual machine. Now paste it here, connect. See, that's the reason I asked you. Yeah. See, now I told you now why I'm using S authentication. So that's the reason here if I add the user login, see that my user login is not there here. Now if I click here, Now I'm able to connect here. Now I will, I'm closing this one. Okay, now I'm able to connect without any issues. See, now I'm able to connect with the current username. So who have you said? Who am I? Harsha user. Okay, so this is how SSMS looks like in 2005. Select star from system. Yeah, see how this is how it looks like. Okay, now if I go here, another slide. This is done. This is done. Now, sir, named instance installation. Now, if I go to the named instance, where is my SQL Server 2020? Yeah, this is one. I will take to the mount. Yeah. So proceed next. New standalone installation. I'm just showing you, sir. Sir, for the named instance, only 16 characters should be there. Sir, I'm talking about the named instance limitations, not for the default instance. Some words are reserved and cannot be instance name. For example, if you want to name it as a your instance as a table, it cannot be done. Index, sequence, view, default, MS SQL Server. MS SQL Server is like default, okay, in the background. Now all these are words are reserved. You cannot keep these words as a for the instance name, and instance name cannot start with the special characters or like characters at the start or the end. Okay, and special characters also not allowed, like underscore, slash, dollar, slash. These all these are things are also not allowed. So now if I go here, if I go next, install next. Yeah, so I'm selecting only database engine. Proceed to next. Yeah, now I will start with the triple one name Harsha. Okay, now if I proceed to next, can we see the error here? Hello, can anyone read this error, please?
So far, we have the next
Rules
menu
of the SQL Server. Okay, so now what I will do here, I will give name Harsha 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so is it allowing more than 16 words for me? See, when I press, so another word, it is not allowing me. Okay, so that is the one thing. And yeah, so it is not allowing more than that for me. And what is the default? I will I will name it as a table. Try to give the table here. Yeah, now proceed to next. See, can you see this word? Instance name is a table reserved word. Microsoft keyword cannot be used as a named instance. So these are all the naming distinctions so that if we are aware, like it would be better. Okay. Now if you try to give this all these things, it will prompt an error. Okay. That's all named as an instance as a limitations. Now, how to connect to the default instance? That is a question. Now, now I'm opening this SQL server. Sir, now you let me know what is my host name. You already seen this, Lenovo. Yes or no? Lenovo is my instance name. What is the default instance? Default instance means your computer name only. Yes or no? So I'm giving Lenovo. See, I'm able to connect or not? Yes or no? Now, what is that dot also? Local host from the same machine. I'm able to, I have connected. Sir, all these are same servers only. Okay, don't mind. Okay, I'm naming, I mean, I'm trying to show you how many ways are there to connect. Okay, you got my point, right? Yeah, sir. Yesterday we told you na how many ways are there to recognize the system. Recognize the system, sir. Name is
So
there. What about other thing? IP is there na. How to get the IP?
I pick on
IPA.
IP config. So here I'm using wireless LAN. This one is the okay. Copy this address and paste one here. See, I'm able to connect. Now, another way is dot forward slash. See, I have connected. Now, another what is the another one? Uh, Open brackets local. See, I have connected. Now, now, now this is the another thing. Now, how many ways are there? What is the loop back address, sir? Loop back address. What is the loop back address? Yesterday we discussed, you know. What is the loop back address? 127 dot 0 dot 0 dot 0
zero.
dot dot 1, right? Yes or no? So we can use the loop back address as well to get connect. See, I'm able to connect. Yeah. So what about other things? What are the other ways? Lenovo is connected. Local connection happy user. Yeah. Now what is the default instance, sir? What is the default port number? Lenovo slash 1433. I'm explicitly passing the parameter one port number, so I'm able to connect. Yeah. Now, what I'm doing here, Lenovo slash XYZ. Sir, what is this, sir? What is this? Wow. Hello. If I give like this, what kind of instance it is?
Name,
Huh?
name,
Sorry.
name instead.
Named instance, right? So comma 1433. Do you have XYZ SQL server in my machine? Can you see? Can you see XYZ anywhere by any chance here? Can you see XYZ up to here? No, right? But still, why have connected to the default instance? Means whenever you are passing 1433, okay, whenever you are passing for example, I am giving my host name was the default instance. Whenever you are passing forward slash and whatever the name it is you are giving like Arsha, like whatever Sai and dot 1433 doesn't matter. Whatever name when you are passing the 1433 and what is the name you are passing here it will be get ignored. It will go to the default instance only. Is that clear? Is it clear? Hello?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, yeah. Now this is done. Now, TCP/IP. Sir, now if I go to the, if you want, sir, I don't want any miss. So that's the reason I want telling that use TCP only. Use TCP underscore Lenovo. So some of the options will be available for the name instance. Okay, TCP like that. So I have connected. Now if I want to go to the configuration, SQL config, and TCP instance done. TCP instance name is done both only. I don't know why it is. Yeah. Now I can use the named pipes if I'm connected in the only in the LAN. I'm into LAN, okay? This is 2025. Sorry. Now you tell me. Here I have connected now. I have installed so many SQL Server. Now you tell me what is the SQL Server? Where is my default instance here? Can anyone guess? Can anyone guess where is my default instance here?
Even 2020.
Huh?
SQL Server 2024.
Where it is 2024?
2023.
This one?
Yes,
Okay, how you are saying that? This is the default instance.
that's the host name we got.
Okay. I mean, do you think that there is no okay. So this is not the SQL server, sir. That is a SQL server named instance only. So wherever you want, if you want to see the default instance, okay, you will see this thing, MS SQL server. In the place of SQL server, you will see here. Okay. So I am searching for that. Can anywhere you find this default instance? I will try to running this, yeah, see, this is the default instance. Wherever you see MS SQL server only this name, that will be the default instance. Okay, you got my point, right? Hello. Yeah. Now go to the network configuration, SQL server, named pipes is there. Yeah, copy this one. If you are in the same LAN, okay, so you can open and try to connect. Yeah, sir, I'm able to connect. See, for the default instance, how many ways are there to get connect? In that, in that there is a catch. What is the catch? I will let you know. Sir, this is the where SQL Server install. This is the from where I'm trying to connect. Now you have to tell. Okay. Yeah, sir. If I use Lenovo, from where I can connect, sir? You from my can I connect from my machine, some same machine from other machine? Yes or no? Hello, sir. You have to say, sir. You in order to understand, sir. From second machine, can I use this Lenovo option? Whatever I have showed here in the SSMS, I showed you from the from the same machine where I have installed SQL Server. Now you have to tell that if I use Lenovo from the second machine, can I connect? Yes or no? Can I connect? Yes or no? Hello? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Why? Why yes? Why not no? Why? Because names are unique in SQL Server. Yes or no? In domain, in domain, no two devices will have same name. Yes or no? So using the Lenovo name, I can connect. What about the local host? Can I connect from the second machine, another machine? Can I use? Yes or no, guys? Can I connect? Yes or no? Can I connect to this SQL server using local host? Yes or no? Yeah?
Sir,
It's
we
not.
can connect.
No. Why? Because local host will only work with the local, not from the remote network. Dot local dot slash
Not possible. Not or not.
dot not. Okay,
Same.
dot local not pass. IP address.
Yeah, it is possible. IP address.
Yeah. Lenovo slash 1443 1433.
It's not possible.
Possible. Why? Because we are passing the Lenovo name, right? Name is unique and we are passing one port number. It is possible. What about this one?
No.
It is also
This
possible. Okay.
Possible.
And this is the TCP. TCP is also possible. This one, named pipes are very unique. It is also possible only from the network. Okay. Now if I use the loopback address,
Not possible.
not possible. Why? Because loopback address only for the local only, right? Local machine only. Okay. So all these, if you know the differences, then you will be better. Otherwise, you if you try to connect from the different machine, Arsha, I am not unable to connect using that dot slash. Okay, then there could be a problem in understanding. Okay. So that's the reason I took this. Yeah. Please mute yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Now, sir, while connecting SQL Server, these are all the options. Now, coming to this one, I am closing this window, not required for now. Now, if I go here, I am opening. Sir, sometimes what will happen, you might involve in development and they might ask you how we need to give the names for the we have what are the free editions what we are having now. We are not going to install through the GUI, so we sometimes we need to install through the code. At that time, in order to automate, okay, we are there will be no names like developer editions and everything. We have to go with the product keys. You got my point, right? Yes sir. No? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, sir, from SQL Server to the up to 2025, up to 2022, you can use 0000. All the zeros means Evolution Edition, which is a free edition, up to 180 days, 6 months. One in the in the first place, one it will be Express Edition. In the place of two, we are getting a Developer Edition. I will show you. This is our for all the common. However, you from 2025 edition developer edition has been divided into two. What are they? Enterprise developer, standard developer. Yes or no? So that's the reason we have got changes from the extra added. Right? Up to two is there. Now up to two is there. In in 2025 we have changes now. So this is the edition. Three got added. I will show you. Yeah, sir. Here you can select the evolution edition. If I select this one. Can anyone read this one? SQL Server Evolution Edition. Now I don't want to go through this evolution. Why in the program I cannot mention like this. So if you want to mention get that, you have to use 000. Yeah, okay, done. What is this? Why?
Can you please repeat
Sorry.
last option?
Yeah,
I answer all license.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, got sorry. Yeah, see, Microsoft SQL Server Evolution Edition. Now I am coming back. Here I am replacing only once. Now if you see here. Next, what is the edition called? Express edition. Now if I go back, I'll replace with the 2. If I start, see, Enterprise Developer Edition. Now if I replace with the 3 number here, it will become as a Standard Developer Edition. Sir, some if anyone want to install through the code, you have to use this case for free editions. Sir, if you see here, I have Evolution Edition, Enterprise Edition, Standard Edition, Express Edition. Where I need to install uh, I mean enterprise edition, enterprise, not enterprise developer, standard and standard. I want to install standard, only standard, not developer. Where can I get those options here? Anyone guess? Anyone guess, please? Where can I get that options here? Standard, whatever it could be. Where can I get? Hello? Here I can install standard edition,
Gold.
right? Yeah. Hello? Yeah. Sir, here we are going get. Can you read this line for me? Anyone? Anyone here?
Specific free edition.
Specify a free edition. So whatever your free edition, sir, generally in real time, what will happen whenever you install the serial ISO files, everything they will provide it. When you install that one, automatically key will be there. They have embedded that serial key here. Okay, sir, if you want to use this one, so you have to use the serial keys. I will show you where if I found anything. So you will get the keys. So don't worry about that. For practice purpose, you can go with the sir. Now I am having the serial key, sir. Okay, now can you see what is the addition? Can you see this? What is that? Enterprise edition. You got it, right? Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is what means if you have respective keys, okay, your organization will always embed it. If not, you have to embed. They will give the keys, you have to embed. Now, if I proceed to next, what is the edition? Enterprise. So whatever in the lower versions we have, I mean in previous versions we have web edition, but in 2025 we don't have web edition. Now, if somebody asks you how to install web edition, nothing, sir. If anything premier, key should be there. Anything should be there, key should be there here. Okay, I mean I'm enter core edition. See, I am copying this key, I am pasting here, and see from the same ISO file what I am trying what is the edition now?
Standard.
Standard edition. See from the same ISO file, only the license difference. Okay, that is what I would like to convey to you. Okay, now sir, in real time, generally what will happen, like your organization will embedded that software. If not embed, we have to do that. How we have to do that, we will let you know in few minutes. Now it will telling that now if you go here, go to downloads. Where is my SQL server? Yeah, I am extracting that. Yeah, so now I am going to SQL server. What it is saying, go to the media, go to the media. Where is media here? Can anyone 64? Okay, go to media x64. Okay, x64 here. Yeah. Now create the default setup file. We have to default setup file. I have given this setup file. So now what I am doing, I am replacing 1.5 and I am replacing with the this enterprise edition, or I will go with this one. Copy. Yeah, I am setting save. Close this button. Sir, where it is? So now I will remove this two word. Only this it could be default setup dot .nia. Okay. So if I do that, yeah, default setup dot .in. Now copy this copy this file. Go to media. Go to media x64 bit. Place this window. Sir, now go back to the uh, this window. Now try to try to on. Yeah, now click on installation. Now standalone. Now proceed. See either I am giving the SQL server key or not. It will automatically come. Why? Because we have given in the media itself, right? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes. In free edition setup where we got that file, now you are testing. In free
Sir,
edition, where we see that
in the not
two two two.
in the serial key, right? I'm not giving the same keys. I'm giving the premium key, premium key, right? You are
No, no,
going
I
to
am asking in free
uh,
edition. There are
yeah,
something like 111 and remaining all zero.
yeah.
That file or
In the place of serial key, we need to give that in the default setup file. It's a license key, so that no need to give to anybody, so that it will be there in the ISO file. Okay, so by default it will get selected, but if you don't want, you can override it. Okay. S- Now if I click next, see automatically coming or not? Yes or no?
yes.
Yeah. So if you don't want, yeah, again if you don't want that, if I proceed next, I need to check this box. Proceed to next. See, automatically standard edition will come based on the license. If I don't want to do this, I want to go installation. Yeah, no problem. Just press all the zeros and press next. See, evolution edition. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you got it right?
Mm,
Yes or no?
but I am asking before edited that file.
Okay.
Before
You are
before
asking
edited.
you are asking this file, right?
Yes.
I have created this one.
Not activated.
And before that, it
Yes,
was not there. We
you
have to
are
create it manually and we have to paste it in the x64 media. Okay. That is what we are trying to embed the serial key. Okay.
okay.
We have created now. I have saved it like this. This is for 2020 22. I have copied and I have pasted in the this thing.
Okay. Can you please show that file? Show that file.
Sir, yeah, it's a product file. You can say this is a product file. Okay. Yeah, sir, why I just copy now? If any space is there, if you forget any space, or if, for example, any space is there or any word missing is there, so you will get this kind of error. I got in the previous batch whenever I started the SQL server, it is saying that. So that's the reason I just copied the same file. Whenever I required, I just change that serial key and I will change the naming on which SQL server that has to be created. Okay, now like this.
So,
Yes, please.
thanks.
Yeah. Any other doubts?
No, you can continue.
Yeah. Now, for example, I don't know some like I want to retrieve the serial key what I have installed. That is what my requirement came. So for example, the previous administrator left the company and the companies are not having serial key. So at that time, company is asking you that Harsha, in this machine the serial key has been installed. Please get that serial key. So that is also possible. Now open this script. I will give the scripts. Don't worry. Now go to PowerShell, click yes. Not I will go with the not this one. I will go with ISC integrated shell environment. Now I paste it. Sir, if it's the first time, if you are first time, select this window and try to install the function and select this button. It will install only the selected test. It is done. Now it is saying that go to the computer and you want to find out the computer license serial key for the specific instance whatever you install, right? So I don't know what exactly the format everything, so I will go to the regedit, click yes. Now anyone help me with that local machine software Microsoft and Microsoft SQL Server. Yeah, Microsoft, sir, Microsoft SQL Server, and these are all the instances that I have installed. Now you can use this name. For example, I want to find out this SQL Server 2025 pay. Just copy and just get the name and use this one. I will paste it here and I will. So now I will paste it here. Okay. Now you can get this one. See, I got the serial key or not? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, so I got. Now I'm trying to get all these things. Sir, I got the serial keys. Few of them saying that cannot decode product key. Why I'm getting, sir, cannot decode the product key means we have installed free editions for Express, for developer, for everything. It if we don't mention the key, right? For those things we cannot mention. We will go with the default, right? Free for those things, we cannot decode the key. Okay, yes or no? Okay, now sir, you are not getting decode key means it's a free editions. Okay, you got my point, right? Yes or no? Yeah, yeah. Someone is saying that asking something. So this is how you need to retrieve. Remember one thing. If you want to retrieve, what you need to take to the RDP in which SQL server is installed, and you have to use PowerShell with as a run as administrator mode. So then only you are able to retrieve the keys. Sir, these are all the these things for today class. If you have any doubts, let me know on into this. Any doubts as of now? Sai, Vishal,
No.